the hearing aid, there's a hearing aid company in there.
Two attorneys.
If you
There's,
had to guess, how many people do you think are like right now gonna be out of work as a result?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What about the food isn't there a food pantry?
Yes,
next
the
to-
food
Are there
pantries.
plans to move that somewhere else as we know they're servicing a
Yes,
lot of families?
I'd like to answer that. There has been offers of where they could go, a couple different places, so I feel confident that that'll happen real soon. They are obviously no food, it's all gone. They have, a lot of people benefit from the food shelf. And they had asked me that if any donations to be made to Middlefield Bank. They have a bank account there at Middlefield Bank in town. And for now, that's what they're really going to be looking at, because they still have to keep going. They have people come in every week. So if anybody could help with that, that would be appreciated.
Are there plans to do like a food drive or something in the future?
I haven't got to talk with him a lot, but I'm sure there will be, and I've had offers from various people that want to do that, so.
What's the formal name of that, for people that are out of town, what's the formal name of that food pantry? And will they be able to call this bank and make a donation? Or?
It's Nelson Food Shelf.
Garrettsville Food.
Nelson Garrettsville Food Shelf. And,
Nelson Garrettsville Community Cupboard.
okay, Nelson Garrettsville Community Cupboard. I knew I'd screw it up. What is a contact, Mike?
330
330
606
606
5863.
5863. Or donations be made to Middlefield Bank on State Street.
Don't you serve about 100 families a week out of there, Mike?
About 100 families a month.
Okay.
We put out about 100 families a month. We have about 250 families total signed up. We put out about 800 to 1,000 items a week.
So it's pretty urgent need to get that restocked right away.
Do you know that people could call the bank and make donations? I'm just thinking of, we're gonna have probably inundated.
The bank, I know the bank's phone number.
Okay.
It's 330.
Oh, but I'm saying,
Oh.
so
They could
people
probably do
potentially
that.
call and make a donation that way to help.
The Middlefield Bank, 330 527 2121.
That's pretty good when you know the bank's phone number.
I know a lot of numbers.
You didn't have to look at your cell phone either.
No.
The five of you sitting at this table and in a room full of people, you have to be feeling like you've been punched in the gut with this. Can we get your personal feelings on what occurred yesterday?
Well, I have to tell you that yesterday I avoided most of the reporters because I'm an emotional person. And when my wife called me, I had a real hard time with it. And that's the only reason I avoided most of you. And I've been trying to be strong. I want to be strong for Garrettsville, but it really hits here. And we're going to get through this. Garrettsville is strong, and we will remain strong. And we will rebuild.
Did you see any signs that help lift up your spirits a little bit?
Oh.
through the day?
The people in the community, people that aren't even from here, people I don't know, that just lend their helping hand. People coming to the police station, the fire station. My wife got phone calls last night. I was down there till probably about midnight, 12:30, and she said, people are calling here, where can we take food? I asked the fire chief, I said, you need any more food? No, we have plenty of food. But I mean, it was just overwhelming, everybody that came, the sheriff's department and all the Portage County organizations that have called, and it's just great. I mean, to be part of this community and so many caring people, and really hits you.
Chief, I know that while you were working the scene, you're working. Have you had a chance to decompress a little bit and think about it?
No, I think I'm still taking it in. Still have a task to accomplish, and I say I think I'm still just kind of taking it in yet. And
What can you say about your firemen and those who helped to deal with this yesterday?
everybody was great. Everybody worked together well. Everybody had good communications. Everybody had a task to do. They did that task without any kind of complaining or anything. It was awesome to have 34 departments here, and everybody was able to work together. The camaraderie between everybody was great.
How many firefighters are actually with Garrettsville, being it's just
We got
2,300 people total?
27.
There's 27.
That includes some juniors that we have also.
What's the furthest that the departments came from?
I think.
I think Chagrin Falls was the farthest from Cuyahoga County, Montville from Trumbull County, and Edinburgh from Portage County.
How was your fire department staff like during, I believe,
We staff Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. After that, it's all part-time, paid-on-call type organization.
so it's not a volunteer fire department?
No,
So when the call came in, was there anybody actually at the fire department?
no,
There was not.
no.
Okay. So someone had to be called in to come to fight
Yep.
the fire.
Yep.
Do you think that played a part on how
No.
the fire spread?
Nope.
You don't?
So, with the fire conditions that were there when we pulled up, I think it was beyond, even if we got called soon, the amount of voids that are in that building, the age of the building, all the reconstruction that's been going on over the past years, no, I don't think it made that much of a difference.
Is there a name for that building that you keep referring to as that building?
Buckeye
The Building? is that-
building.
And that was positioned in the middle of all the damage or off to the side?
It starts at Center Street and goes halfway down the block.
So it's the main, the big building?
Yeah.
It's a 3-story building.
To your knowledge, Chief, was that building up to code? Or are there certain things because of the age of that building that they don't have to meet certain
Yeah,
requirements?
absolutely correct. As they remodel, they have to bring it up to code. There was some minor work done, drywall work, stuff like that, electrical work, that they would have to pull permits through the county for. But other than that, the only floors that were remodeled were the first floors. The rest of it was not.
So was up to code or wasn't up to code?
That's a gray area. The bottoms were, the tops were built in 1850, and that's what it was. Just open, big timber stuff, that as long as they don't remodel up there, they don't have to bring it up to code.
So it seems like across the street, the building was made out of brick, but this side was all wooden?
One of them is brick, the one that's still standing.
Yeah.
Still standing.
But there's some on the other side of the street that are wooden also.
Right.
It's a mixture.
I didn't know if there was ever another fire in that area years ago that
Mhm.
made them,
Well,
I'm talking years,
Yeah.
before I was.
For the police chief, how much fun did you have yesterday with your staff?
I was very lucky in the respect that immediately Hiram Police Department sent me 3 officers and then backed it up with a 4th. Portage County Sheriff's Department supplied us with 6 officers. Then the sheriff himself and his 2 top majors also showed up to the scene. Later in the evening, they brought up the Portage County Command Center and put it at our disposal. And that is what we're currently using to do the fire scene integrity. It's not just them that are working that, I also will have an officer there at midnight. They covered for the day shift and the afternoon shift for us. And at the same time, I still have an extra officer out all 3 shifts today for crowd control, because we still have the spectators trying to get up Main Street.
That was going to be my follow-up question, the traffic and the crowd.
Right.
Did you have any major issues in dealing with it, or was it just a common stay back?
It was, on Main Street itself, it was mostly the common stay back. And the way the fire trucks were staged in, off onto the side streets, we had minimal disruption. There was disruption, don't get me wrong. We had to close down both 88 and 82 for a while. but we tried to route people through the plazas to get them around the town, and the officers were giving them directions how to go out into the county and around.
Chief, if I want to remember correctly, you said that the fire investigators were here yesterday, they're not here today, they're
No.
expected back tomorrow.
Yes.
With that said also, these businesses that were affected, is anyone going to be able to see if there's anything salvageable in their businesses? Will anybody be able to go there today, for example, to see what can be salvaged?
The attorney office that is still standing, I have made contact with them, and they have been in their building to salvage their computers and any kind of paperwork they need. And the back of Chicken Shabby is still standing, and we will be in contact with them to see if there's anything else they want that we have not already taken out and put in the police department for storage.
And then just for clarification, you referred to it as the Buckeye Building, but initially I thought it was 4 buildings and 13 businesses affected. Is Buckeye Building like that whole